everybody's going to say, gee, Roy, you're obsessed with this. Well, it's because it's that important. Again, as I said before, we need to be as militant and as loud in defending heterosexuality and, as the other side is in attacking us on it. So I had a call from a friend who was listening as I was giving that last information, and I'm going to give more as time goes on, especially in a more formal setting. And he was asking about this thing where his Christian people are telling him, and this happens in Judaism as well. Don't think it doesn't, it does. That there's something wrong with the emission, be it, and I mean a male emission, be it intentional or nocturnal accident. Not accident, but phenomenon. And I'll repeat this. It's best if a man is married and he does that rather than be with his wife, he is committing a blasphemy. Why? Because he's violating his duty of marriage to his wife, and he's disrespecting her, scorning her, which is what I told you blasphemy means. That's if he's with his wife, right? If she's available. Now, it's best to save yourself for your loved one. Let you agree to separate for a time and then come back together. Enjoy. Okay? But it's not considered a sin if you don't do that. I listed a scripture, Leviticus 15:16, because it talks about what a man should do if he has an emission. It doesn't say it's bad. It doesn't say it's evil or sinful, be it intentional or not. It doesn't even delineate that. It says merely that if he has an emission, he is to go bathe himself, wash his clothes, and he's unclean until evening time. In other words, he can't partake in any sacred rituals in the tabernacle or the temple. And the question is, why? Is it because he had this sexual feeling? No. It's because, like blood, semen can be infectious. If there's a disease rampant or able to be transmitted, it will be. So you need to be careful. That's all it's about. Go read Leviticus 15:16. It doesn't even make any provisions for intentional or nocturnal phenomena. Now, to take it a step further, what about women? Their emissions are menstrual emissions. Well, what if they have a sexual dream or fulfill a sexual fantasy? Guess what? There's nothing in Scripture about it, because they're not emitting anything that's related to blood at that point. Do you understand what I'm saying? Vaginal fluid is not blood. Semen is more like blood in its nature. You can harbor disease in a woman's, lubricants. I'm being real frank here, okay? But there's nothing in the Scripture that says that she needs to go bathe if she has an orgasm, because she's not emitting something. But when she menstruates, she needs to go bathe and separate herself for a period of time. Again, these things have been twisted, distorted, perverted, because they want to control you. They want to make you fall short of the mark or shoot so far beyond it that your perfection seems unattainable to you. Or there's these self-righteous ones who have a form of godliness but deny the power thereof, and who set up stakes for men. Teach for doctrines the commandments of men. I've just given you the commandment in Leviticus 15:16. That's all there is to it. And it's the same if a man lies with a woman and he has an emission. Both he and the woman have to go bathe, wash their clothes, and they're unclean until even, not because of the sex act, but to ensure that they don't transmit any disease in the fluid from the man. That's all it is. That's the purpose. I thought I'd clear that up. More coming in the future when we can have a more formal presentation. Out here for now.